Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I really need to go to the gym. That's where we're going right now. We're going to the gym. It's a little cloudy outside, so if the lighting's a little weird, that's why. But I didn't really plan this video. We'll see where this video goes. But alright, let's have a little talk. So, lighting is going to change quite a bit, but I have it on auto. People ask how I meet so many photographers, so many models, and what it really comes down to is like networking. So when I was in high school, my last year of high school, my senior and my junior year, I was part of this group called Visual Heaven, and there were like 7 or 8 guys. And so basically what we did is we hosted these meetups, and usually we had like 50 people come. And that was one main way that I started networking with a bunch of other models and photographers. But another way that so going to meetups is one of them. Alright, let's walk on. Another way I did this was through direct messaging people, and there was this app called The Hub. The Hub is still a great way to find people, but I find that a lot of people on there aren't active anymore. So what I usually do is I usually look at either photographers around the areas that I like and try and message them to collaborate, or if they want to shoot. Otherwise, what I did was I messaged models directly. This was more when I was getting started, and I was just wondering if anybody would be interested in modeling for me. And some of these people weren't even models. That's the thing too. Some people just became my friends, and through messaging and having an idea of what I wanted to shoot. And I've done a couple videos on this before on how I like going about photo shoots and stuff, but direct messaging and going to meetups, those are two of the big ways. Otherwise, besides that, I've used different platforms to meet different people. I would say mostly photographers, videographers, and models, such as, so if you didn't know, I have a Twitter. I use Twitter mostly for photographers. There's a huge community on there. Otherwise, there's some platforms like TikTok. I'm just getting on TikTok now. There's a lot of photographers on there, a lot of models. It's a great place to meet new people. I met so many new people this week actually trying out TikTok. And then Instagram is really good. But I find it harder to connect sometimes with people on there. There's just so many platforms out there that you can go find people on. But the biggest ones would be Facebook, which includes Instagram too. So I would definitely go use those platforms. But other than that, after I started shooting for a bit, people began to catch on, or friends of friends saw. And I would say one of the biggest important factors when you're trying to grow like that is word of mouth. Now, word of mouth, if that means like from a group of people or one person, that's usually the best way to go. And I want to make a disclaimer that not all the shoots that I've done are paid shoots. Some of my favorite shoots aren't actually paid, and I think you gotta realize that going into photography is that you're not going to be paid right away, or you're not going to get paid a lot of money right away. But I don't know, I just like collaborating with people, and I like seeing new things and talking to new people. And yeah, so that's basically how I have shot with so many people. And there's so many people, how I get people to model for me. Usually I message them, or they hear it from somebody else. Other than that, I also have a website up that has my portfolio, and I've spent up, but gonna head to the gym right now. I think there's one more thing that we need to do today, and then we should be good. But yeah, that's it. Dude, imagine seeing somebody on campus recording with no mic. Oh.